As you can see, my amp is very simple. It's the Studio 10 6L6 by Blackstar, I believe it's called. I don't have a thing on the front. I bought it used. But it's a simple gain, an overdrive button, which is not engaged, a tone, a reverb, and a master volume. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy spooky season. I've been waiting all this time to finally get to this pedal. This isn't going to be a review. It's just more of an overview. A buddy put this together. A few bucks was passed. End of story. I'm not going to give you their information because I don't want you bombarding the guy with requests for pedals. But I will put the information to the circuit board itself. It's from a company called God City Guitars. It's called the Hannibal, and it's pretty interesting. It's fun to me. I don't know if it's copying another pedal out there. I'm not versed in the pedal world. I like drives, I like delays, but I'm not a pedal guy. I'm a put it right into the amp and do what you gotta do. I got this simple tube amp. This cat came into my work, and we were talking about different crackle finishes using Montana spray cans. And he had mentioned it was for a pedal enclosure. So I'm like, oh, bro, are you a custom pedal maker? And he's like, nah, I use circuit boards that are like DIY. So I made a few for a few friends. I've made a few for me, but I don't really do it. Really, it's just for fun. I'm looking for a dry pedal to go in front of a very simple tube amp. And we discussed a few different tones. And he said, you know what? I get the perfect circuit for you. I made this thing called the Hannibal from God City Guitars for a buddy of mine. And I guess the guy's been wicked happy. So I looked up the circuit online. I'll put that link down below you. But it's actually a really simple pedal. Think of it as a 3-knob dry pedal. I wanted like doom metal meets the TS9, you know, the Rat, Muff, stuff like that. Somewhere in that realm, but with a clarity that's a little bit different than all those combined, so to speak. Yeah, think of it just like a regular, forget that it says high and low on these things. We'll get to that here in just a moment. But, you know, volume, gain, and tone. That's really the pedal. This right here, I think they call it a high press filter. I have no idea what that means. I just know the cat in the video who made the board said it, and I'm relaying that information to you. And as described, if you turn the bass down, you get a little more gain and the sound gets tighter. And as you turn it up, it gets looser, and you know, the gain comes down a little bit, but it's a little more transparent, I would say. Transparent is probably a better use for the word. So my amp, I don't have the overdrive button pushed in. I did put the gain at 3/4 because that's where it would be if I were playing normally. This is a single coil equipped PV Predator, USA model. Ceramic single coils. We will jump over to the Jackson. Still hate it, but it is what it is. So let's play a chord and then hit the pedal. I'm in the bridge position now. Everything all the way up on the guitar. So let's play with this a little bit. Let's move this knob over here. See, got a little. Add more brights. Does exactly what it's gonna do. We're going to the neck position. Still useful. Let's go all the way to the other side. About 9-ish. Going back to the bridge position. Great sound. If you're into the 60s psychedelic, man, for real, great dry pedal. It's like a fuzz face, very, very controlled, with more options of coloring it. So let me put this back up here. Let's play around with the funky knob, I guess we'll call it. Turn it up a little. When you put it like right about here, you get a nice AC/DC. which will be more, you know, relevant when I put a humbucker guitar, or evident. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for, evident. So let's put it all the way on this side. Supposedly going to get a little more gain, and you know what? I heard it in the amp. I don't know if you heard it. Hold on, listen. Hopefully that gets picked up. This little knob is subtle, but it's powerful. Back here. So as you can see, it's very versatile in what it can do. Let me, you know what? Let's play with a couple of different. Diamond out this way. Pretty great pedal. Now let me put it where I normally have it in my setup. If I remember correctly, I have it there, and that might be like right about there. Now I'm on the single coil bridge. At the overdrive key. Neck pickup. Turning the overdrive from the amp off. Pedal off. Let's grab a humbucker. Alright, so I have the Jackson Soloist, that import crack-a-lacka. Bridge pickup. Overdrive is not on the amp. Let's go back to 12 o'clock on everything here, except for, of course, the volume. Neck pickup. Now watch this. I'm gonna kick in the gain. So in this case, it's being used more of a boost. Let's time it. Let's crank this friggin' thing. I'm not a whammy bar kind of guy, but I mean, you get the idea. Little bit. overdrive off of the amp itself. So overall, very useful pedal. When it comes to humbuckers, I can't wait to try this with like almost like a PAF style humbucker. You know, something with a little bit less grit to it, a little less hair on it. That the pedal can actually flavor proper. These are high output pickups, but I figured having a humbucker in there would make sense. You know what? Let's move over to my Epiphone SL that has those mini humbuckers in it. Let's see what that does. Alright, so this guitar is a little quieter than most. Bridge, middle, neck. Okay? Not too much of a difference there. It's a little quieter, and I'm not playing with any of the other settings, so get over it. I did not have the drive on the amp, too, by the way. Mini humbucker, bridge position. With the gain on the amp. That might be a little too much. Yeah, that's much better. Let's go to the other side of the world here. Brings it, you know, gives it. Let's go high end here. Let's go all the way over here. Yeah, we haven't played with the gain too much, have we? All right, now well, let's bring that back. Let's bring that back. Oh, here. Let's use it like a boost. You know, you hear the. So, I mean, yeah, that's the pedal in a nutshell. The Hannibal circuit by God City Guitars, built by my buddy. We came up with the artwork, and it's funny, he was like, don't you think that's a little too on point? And I'm like, that's the point! Alright, you know, I lied. Let's put some gain on the amp. Turn the amp's overdrive on. So yeah, there you go. There's the Trick or Treat pedal. I hope this wasn't too boring. I know I'm not very good at doing this kind of stuff, but I don't care. I'm not going to mic up everything and get $5,000 worth of equipment just to hardly show you a pedal. But it was more about the conversation of the pedal than the demo anyway. So I'll put as much information down below as I have. It's a video. It's a video where the guy talks about the circuit itself very vaguely. And I'll let you decide whether or not you like the circuit and you want to put it into your arsenal of pedal madness. Guys, thank you always so much for watching, especially lately when my uploads have been so erratic. I can't say that enough, guys. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. This is more of a vlog channel, not a guitar channel. We talk about a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm just on a very guitar-based flavor right now, and I'm creatively bankrupt. So it is what it is. What are you going to do? But leave your feedback, the thumbs up, the thumbs down. It's all positive to me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. Until next time, take care. Keep it real. And bye-bye.